Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got an interesting story to share with you. It is something that I came across on social media and it's really made me think. It's about a couple navigating a tricky situation around building a house together. So let's dive into it. As I said earlier, I saw the post on Facebook, a group called Tell It All, where a man he went anonymous and then posted that my wife refuses to help me build our house. And then he asked the question that is it really just my responsibility? Okay, so this is the story that I want to share with you today. So let's go into details with the story. So here's the story. A fellow government worker posted about the conversation he had with his wife. They are both employed. They've got two kids. They have been working hard to build a life together. Recently, he suggested to his wife that they should start contributing together to build a house. He thought it was a solid idea. After all, building a house is a big project and it would make sense to tackle it as a team. But this, to his surprise, his wife was completely against the idea. Hmm. She said it's his responsibility, the man's responsibility to build a house, not theirs together. This response really got him thinking. In most other aspects of their life, they share responsibilities, whether it's raising their kids or managing the house. So, why should this be any different? So, that's the question that the husband was asking. Now, let's read the post proper. Okay, so this is the post. As I said, he posted it on Teletor. He went anonymous, so I couldn't get the identity. So my wife and I are both government workers. Last week, I told her we should contribute and build a house together, and she vehemently refused, saying it's my responsibility to build a house. Meanwhile, in times of divorce, the court normally says we acquire our property together. We do not also have any disagreements on anything that, so I don't understand why she don't want us to build together. We have two kids. Please, how should I handle this? It's not easy to build alone. If you've watched to this part, I think you can also share your idea, your comments. You can share your comments under the comment section. Also, whatever you think, you can also type under the comment section. So, so I think that the first step might be trying to understand her perspective. Yeah, I think that the guy should sit his wife down and trying to understand her perspective, the motive, the reason why she is not willing to support the husband in building this property together. Yeah, so the first thing is that the husband should sit the wife down and then ask her the reason why she don't want to support him in building the house. Maybe they are her cultural values, traditional or personal reasons behind her stance that he hasn't fully understood yet. It's important to have a calm and open conversation to explore this further. Yeah, I think that's what I think the husband should do. But it's also crucial to express his concern, because building a house isn't just about the financial aspect; it's about building a future together. So if I'm going to build a future, if I'm going to build something that will help our future, and you disagree, I think it will be a bit worrying. Yeah. So I think I in the, as I side with the lady, I think the guy too has a point, because I don't understand why the lady don't want to support in building the house. Yeah. So it's about creating something that symbolizes their partnership and then commitment. Yeah. You never know. Well, I can use myself as an example. My dad, the time that my dad was building, we were kids, yeah, but I still remember. I think one day he called my mom that now we are coming to. I'm coming to build. So I want you to, support the kids in buying clothes and stuff. So as I also raise money to, build. And my dad did so well. The document that he did on the house, it was my mom's name and then us. My dad is no more, and then my mom has taken over the building. So I think it's just an understanding. The guy should sit the wife down, and then have a discussion with him. Maybe the lady is thinking that maybe after everything, the family members will come for it. God forbid, if the man dies, the man's family members will come for the property. Like some ladies have that thought. So maybe the husband should sit the wives down and then have that discussion. Yeah. So finding a compromise could be a key. If she's uncomfortable contributing directly to the house, maybe they can find other ways to balance things out. As I said, my dad was using his personal money to build, and my mom too was taking care of us, buying clothes and then giving us food, feeding. Yeah. So I think they can find other way. The husband can find other ways to balance things out, like managing household, as I earlier on said, expenses differently. The goal is to lighten the load and ensure that both partners feel valued and heard. At the end of the day, every relationship has its unique challenges. I think this one is part, and this is just one of them. Yeah, but with open communication and a willingness to understand each other, I think they can navigate this together. Okay, so I also took some comments, yeah, under the post. I took some comments under the post, and let's go through it. Amen commented, I hear and see a lot of people shouting responsibility, responsibility. Okay. See, in this life, have wisdom, and you will know that you don't have to live like robots, fixated in the mind to do exactly what a set of rules require. Likewise, in marriage, wisdom makes you diversify your expression in order to make your marriage work. Read it again. On this note, if you think the man's was a man is wrong, you are right. And if you think the woman is not being responsible, you are also right. Typical social media vibes. However, just remember every marriage is unique. And believe me, when I say sticking to some straight jacket rules without the openness to make adjustment might mess you up. Okay, so that's what Eben commented. And then William also said, do you have to intentionally ask your wife to bring her money before you start building a house for your family? Then I guess you are sharing rent with her. Don't you feel proud to own your own house with your wife? In case you must start, and at a point, if you need her assistance, which of course you will need, then she comes in. Your argument cannot work at all. Be proud to have put a roof over your family. Okay, that's what William Roberts also commented. Let's move on. Hi, this is plenty. Henry Moses also said, no, Henry replied to William and then said, William, people like you are the cause of our woes in as men in marriage. I've read I've read here what I have read has here severally from your comments and posts where you have advocated that men are supposed to help with house chores. But in this comment of yours, you are rather expecting the man to appeal to the woman because you actually believe that this is a man's responsibility and that the woman is not obliged, which for me is how it's supposed to be. In actual fact, I love this. I love this comment and how you put it. It is filled with so much wisdom, and I will commend you for that. My problem here is when we reconcile this comment with some posts and comments of yours which says men must help with house choice and decisions must be made in the home by both parties. Okay, so that's what Henry also said. And then Freddie also said, as a man, it's your duty to bear the cost and responsibilities of providing for your family. Yes, it's not always easy, but it's your primary responsibility. If your wife chooses to contribute, that's fine. But it should never replace your obligation to ensure that your family has shelter and security. Being a man means more than just the title, it comes with the weight of leadership and sacrifice. I don't understand why men of today expect a 50-50 split or ask a woman, what are you bringing to the table? The mindset reflects a diminished understanding of what it means to be a man. The Bible clearly defines our role as men. We are to love, protect, and provide for our families. Ephesians 5:23 says, for the husband is the head of the wives, as the Christ is the head of the church. Sadly, many men have turned away from these principles, and when their wives challenge them because of this, their support and stressful comments, they see it as disrespectful. We must return to the true essence of manhood, embracing our responsibility and leading our family strength with strength, love, and unwavering support, commitment. All right, that's Freddie's also comment. Now, Abbe said, build your house to accommodate your family. She is your wife, and it's your duty to provide, protect, and defend at all times. If if any time a wife opposes to some of these things, then there's indications that you guys are losing touch with each other, and this is very dangerous. Okay, San also said, I think most women don't want to contribute due to in-laws claiming the land, etc. Belongs to them once some shit happens, which is sad. Yeah, as I said, yeah, sometimes if the man's died, the family will come and then take over. So that's the reason sometimes women hesitate to contribute in regards of building having a property together. And Felicity also said, if your family, side chicks, or any other woman won't fight with her, they are fine. She can support. Won't fight with her, fine. She can support. But if not, let her be. Please, it's your duty after building together. Make sure your family will be aware it's not your money only. Adamfo also said, I keep saying that there are so many women on the street, but when you are choosing a wife, that's the period you realize that women are scarce. Thank God I'm married to a sensible woman who is the manager of my bank account. All right. So that I also say, my guy, you have to be smart. This is not the way to get a woman's money. Contribute and build a house. Just like that. Now, which woman will understand you? Let me give you the trick. Save your own money and look for land. Tell her the price of the land, and also tell her that you have two out of three of the money, and you see how fast she would add up without you even asking for it. As for the building, do it with your own money. Again, go to her often to explain how dry your pocket is because of the building. Better still, you can be lying to her small that the mason are saying, if we please always use we. If we don't buy this and that, the work cannot continue, and you make your face like your mother is dead. She will look for money for you again without you asking. All right. So Franklin also said, it's the responsibility of a man to provide food, shelter, clothing, etc. for his wife and kids. A man's money is what is used to run a family. A woman's money belongs to her. A virtuous woman will always support you voluntarily once you are playing your role. Pay school fees and let me pay utility bills is not marriage, it's a business venture. All right. And then this was also said, what kind of arrangement do you have with her? This isn't the right place to talk about something like this. If you don't want to do the traditional style of marriage again, talk to her about it so that she will be prepared to share in the financial responsibility. But be ready to also do laundry on some weekends and do the cooking and scrubbing and other chores in some days, and many more, so that it will be feel fair. As long as she's the one doing everything for you, it will always be your responsibility to take care of her. You provide shelter and clothes her so she can help you. If you don't want that anymore, I think you should discuss with her instead of setting her up to be insulted by strangers. And then Bawa also says so that one day another woman will be introduced to her as a second wife, coming to share property, or a child just pop up to share property with her children. Masa, if you have money, build your house. Why? And then Praise also said, but I'm wondering, oh, what if there's something this man isn't telling us? I can only comment when the wife speaks. I refuse to take sides. But then all I know is that this generation of women are becoming extra careful and learning to say no to many forms of abuse from what word is that? Chauvinistic men. Right. Okay, so Jane also said, get a lawyer, then let both of you sign contract of agreement that you are only building the house without her assistance. After that, give copies to your trusted family members or friends, and give some to her parents and family. Go ahead and build your house. Lastly, do DNA test on the case. Oh, that's too far. Gosh, that's too much. Josephine also said, if you are a wise man and a good leader of your home, you will be talking to your wife now, proving to her that her contribution will be recognized. You also give her a tangible reassurance that will make her agree with you. If you find that your spouse is having doubts about anything you say, it's not time to fight and insult them, but rather time to assure them of your honesty. What you can do is to make sure the land is in both of your names. So, for example, Mr. John asked me and Mrs. Eva asked me, not Mr. and Mrs. asked me. You can have a legal document signed acknowledging that you both contributed to the construction of the house, and also it belongs to the two of you. Okay, so that's what she said. To continue, it can show each other's special contribution. Remember that as the head, you will need not to just shout, trust me, but act out of the trust me, because of what a lot of men's families have done to their wives and children after they are dead. Transparency is a very important determinant of how well a marriage will do. You want her to trust you, right? Show it by being transparent first. Okay, so those are the comments. Yeah, those are the comments. So all what I will say is that what I read, look like there's a different views. Yeah, some are siding on the guy's side, others too are saying, hey, you are a man, you have to build and take care take care of your family. Yeah, you don't need the woman has no business supporting you before you build. So this difference in view can create tension. I know can create tension if not addressed with understanding and open communication. Yeah, it's essential for both partners to feel heard and valued in their relationship too. Um, Finding balance between respecting traditional rules and adapting to temporary expectation is key. The couple might benefit from discussing their long-term goal and how they can support each other couple in achieving them, which might involve compromise or re-evaluation of their roles in the relationship. But overall, the situation is a reminder that clear communication and mutual respect are vital in navigating the complexities of marriage, especially when it comes to major life decision like building a house. So thank you for watching, and as I said earlier, you've heard the story. So let me see you what you also have to share on the comment section. Thank you for watching, and please kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye bye.